life. Working on my commission.
Sketches.
Hey, starting early.
But I may or may not have to run to the bathroom first. So I need you to carry the string for a minute.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Carry the string. Me.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom so you entertain everyone.
Hold on.
And remember, even if we don't have live viewers, you will need to entertain the VOD viewers as well. Okay? You can say that we don't have any viewers, so you don't need to do anything. You cannot say that we have VOD viewers too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, BRP.
So, I mean, what am I going to talk about? Like my plan? What is this? Oh. Hold on. Skin. Oh. I don't really have anything to talk about. Maybe I really need to render this character, at least do something with the character, because I need to update my clients. It's been like almost a week, so I don't want to. It's been a week and I posted some of my result of my previous stream, and my client liked my post. Well, I'm not even giving her any updates, so proving that I'm working. Not like I'm not working on her order, it's just that I'm been like, what you call it, organizing the layers. It takes a while. So my workflow is I make all this separate all these parts of the body. Hello.
Oh, sorry, continue.
Explaining my workflow. I don't know if you can call it that. So basically, I separated every part of this character, like the hair, the body, the papers, and even the props, small props like this, and then I like to put them in a folder and then make a new multiply layer and just do the shadow and lighting on overall, not like by each of these layers is the part, because it would be tedious. So I make a new layers like this, and then I duplicate them and then clip them onto each one of the already layer that are already separated. That makes sense.
Continue.
Yeah, so it takes a while. I was talking about like how I've been posting on Twitter some of my quick sketches from previous streams. and my client has been liking my post. Well, I'm not even updating her about her order.
Maybe she put trust in the fact that, oh, you are actually
I'm working
active.
okay. It's just that the logistic is takes a while to organize everything.
Yeah, but I think that maybe in her mind, she's like, oh, at least she didn't run away or take the money and then like pretend.
And then I think the last time I updated her was like 4 days or 5 days ago. I really need to update.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Then maybe that's the way that she or he is trying to get your attention. Like,
hello, I'm here. I'm watching you. I did some rendering, just a small on the props. The way I like to work is by order. So on my most bottom layers below, the bottom one, I like to start there and then going up. So honestly, if I do it like that, the character won't be rendered until the very last. I like to, because I sometimes forget to render some props or something, so I like to work on it in order based on the layer. So I don't forget things. But yeah, that's just
But it's also quite funny when you say you start from the bottom, so you start from the ass.
not that kind of bottom, no.
Yeah, sorry.
The hell, what the hell are you talking about? So yeah, I like to start that way so I don't forget things. But it's probably not good when you are working. You are working on a project with a client. Because then the client would probably like to see the characters more, see how the drawing is going.
Did you at least tell your client that, oh, I may stream your commission?
Yeah.
You can stop by time.
Please don't. Please don't. I'll get very, very, very nervous and like
very shy.
And shy because like it's shit, you know. If you probably understand that. You probably understand that work in progress is never pretty.
Yeah, that's why you tell them, trust the process.
Trust the process? How can I trust the process when I don't trust myself?
Not to you, you tell the client that.
Trust the process.
Trust your process.
I mean, you probably trust me too much and I feel like
you can't be saying this live, you know.
What? Why? I'm sorry.
Like if your client does stop by and take a look at your stream, she's gonna be like, oh, so you.
I'm working on it. I'm serious about it.
She's gonna be like, okay, so you don't actually.
I'm not playing around, please.
Yeah. You don't take the commission seriously?
No, that's not true. That's not true. I'm working on it.
That's why you can't say that you don't trust yourself, because the client's gonna be like, then how can I trust you?
No, you can trust the result. Like, Okay.
No, you have to say trust the process. Oh my
Trust the
god.
process. Trust the process.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna have to go offline again.
Okay.
Restart our stream.
Abort. Abort.
We're gonna have to delete this VOD so your client can see. I'll delete mine too, don't worry.
Stream ended in less than 10 minutes. Oops. Wrong color. You know, I would very much like to combine all the layers and just paint over, but such a commitment. Can I commit to that? I don't think so. I'm not ready yet.
Alright. I mean, you've already done that with like sketches and your own illustration, right?
Yeah, but because there is no expectation, it's just me.
Yeah. But at least you had some practice.
Yeah, you guess like agree.
Yeah, I think you can at least start smaller, like when you take other commissions, maybe like keep that braveness to the portrait, the half-body illustrations first.
Yeah, and it's probably because maybe because it's for someone, so I'm pretty nervous about it. Pretty excited, but also nervous.
Yeah.
Because if it's like a personal project, my own
You can
personal
just control all
drawing. Yeah, I can just draw. Like if I mess it up, like maybe I got the color wrong, I lost the layer, the original one, I can still like whatever, we will just change it. But when working on clients, like you show them draft sketches, like they like the color and you probably don't want to change the color again, you know.
Yeah.
Keep it just the way they are. Yeah, that's the part that I'm pretty nervous, because my drafts are usually like, I'll change it. I change it later. It's not really that serious, right? Because it's for myself.
I got you.
Yeah, that is the part that I'm nervous about.
There's a responsibility to do things right and to not waste their time as well, because they're paying for it, they're waiting on it.
Yeah, like you wouldn't want to like you show them this and then suddenly it changes.
And they expect you to follow their character design closely too.
Yeah,
it's not one of those like, oh, you can be free, you can interpret
it's
my
not
design.
the surprise me.
Yeah. So I get it. It's just that, you know, sometimes it's less about like
More probably consistency.
sorry, my point is that it's more about like letting them know like, oh, okay, actually this is how far the drawing has come, and it's for now, blah blah blah. I'm not telling you to actually embarrass yourself, like don't do that.
No. Thank you for protecting my dignity.
Yeah, if you actually do that, yeah, I wouldn't doubt that your channel would disappear the day after. Die of embarrassment.
I will never show myself again in public ever again.
Yeah.
This is the drawing. Did I? Oh no. No. Fine. This is what I'm talking about. Accidentally merged the drawings. This drawing on the paper with the base color. Good thing that it's kind of finalized, so I just need to be very careful when clean up this sketch, clean up the real. Okay.
It's like, I guess there's like a reasonable like worry when you say things that you don't want your client to see, like the process of your art, right? I think mine is just like something to do with, it's like maybe like it's a new problem that I just don't like being watched, right? So this is actually the idea of like drawing live has always been kind of a nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
And instead of like
sometimes when no, continue.
No. I just say that instead of like sleep paralysis demon, this is like my sleep paralysis scenario, just stuck drawing for the public to see.
I feel like a jester trying to make a joke.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
It's also like when I'm confident about what I'm doing, I know exactly, like maybe like rendering, I know what I want the drawing to look like. I feel pretty confident to do it live, but like right now I'm not really sure what I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's just like kind of like I don't really have anything to show or anything, because it will be mostly me trying out stuff, delete this, delete that, and just maybe just doing nothing. Kind of like when you first started drawing, you kind of like draw faces, but you don't really draw and erase. Something like that.
Yeah, I get it. But I think that you don't need to be afraid of like the not productive part, because I mean I was worried about it too, right? Especially doing it upstream, like doing it no result kind of stream. But I still ended up spending my time like just doing another round of like testing on 𝓒𝓮, like the brushes, like some settings like to tweak. I actually didn't draw anything productive, like just random scribbling on the canvas. You know what's funny? That random scribbling and sketching, I still posted the timeline to my YouTube shorts, and I actually got like a few subscribers from this.
Nice. Like my freelance and my freelance sketch that suddenly turned into the whole thing. Kind of fun, you know. We should do some session like that.
Yes, we should. I think we can try that on Friday if you want.
Maybe just pick a random drawing picture and we just quick sketch that way. Wrong layer. Yeah. Also, this is actually has nothing to do with most of my worry, but since my client wants this to be, she wants the animate this later. She will want to animate it. What the hell? She wants to animate this later herself, so I need to separate, like cut the drawing into pieces.
Oh,
I'm like, so I'm thinking like maybe I should not. I need to be careful with my layers. Which part I should combine, which part I should keep it, like leave it alone. So like when I'm cutting it, it wouldn't be so hard. It wouldn't be a pain in the arse.
do you guys have any discussion where you can try sending her the files so she can check the content,
Yeah,
check the layers? So
yeah, I did. She can. She has more experience than me on this, so I did ask her like the list, which part I should cut and not, and she was very kind and provided it to me. It's very helpful guide.
and it's more so that she also helps double check, right? So it's not just you but also her, like in case you miss something or she forgot something.
Yeah, it would
Don't worry.
be something that we're going to do at the end, I guess, when I'm done with the illustration, and then I can focus on cutting the parts.
Don't worry, I usually like ask. It's because like how do you say? It's more so like the same thing as like when I provide a list, right, to people, even at like my previous jobs, so we can all remember or refresh our memory, like in case we miss something.
Yeah. I'll double check with her again when I'm done with this. I need to update her first.
Yeah. I may be a bit obsessed with lists though. I like lists.
What?
I like to use lists for a lot of things.
Yeah, I can tell.
Project or no project, just list everything up.
I like to make lists, but I don't really read my own list.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah. I like something more practical, like the way like this my workflow things, like 2-in-1, all in one, so I don't need to check on my notes. I can just remember like I work from the bottom, so I just need to work upward. It's more efficient for me.
Usually the writing down is more so like as a second way to remember instead of just remembering, because I know damn well I'm going to forget.
Yeah, it's just to remember.
They have said,
kind of like
people have said that, sorry, I'll finish my thought first. People have said that writing down things actually helps a lot with like remembering.
Yeah, that's what I want to say as well, honestly. Yeah, because I also write it down, but I never really read the notes I wrote, but I still remember what I wrote.
Yeah. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, what we call flexing.
So, hold on, am I recording? Yes, I'm recording, okay.
You know, at least one thing that maybe still pisses me off when it comes to like this thing, I think I've shared it before with you, right? My absolute rage.
Oops.
When I was still like doing that freelance job, and I was like trying to check on the process, like the reviewing process, like by the team at the company, the one that handled the actual projects. So you probably remember too, right, that the projects themselves have like a lot of elements to it. Like it's not just making one drawing and then done, one drawing done. Like there are several other things that to pay attention to, right? And I still remember the rage that I felt when I was kind of practically being sarcastically, that a bit condescendingly told, okay, so here's a list because you need a list for some reason. And I'm like, okay, bitch. The reason that I asked for a list is because you dumb fucks will forget what you actually ask of me. So it's not just
it's just a reminder.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, like good for you if your brain is like functioning 100%. You never forget anything in your life. Good for you. But this is a job, and I want to take this job seriously, so I'm asking for a list. You know, it's like Jesus Christ.
I don't want to be blamed because of your fault.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's not the person that I was communicating was not even like the leader. Like it's just the messenger. So the fact that I have to wait for this messenger to pass on the message one by one and then relay back after waiting, it's like you know, very time consuming, very
inefficient.
Yeah, takes a lot of time to convey very little messages, right? That's why I ask for a list, so we can ask everything in one.
Yeah, very, very, very inconvenient.
Go hit with that like very sarcastic. Maybe it's not. Maybe they weren't being sarcastic, but I read that in a very. I felt that was very condescending.
Feel attacked
because there were specific words used, right? It was written in Indonesian, but you know, can very easily translate it. Oops.
Well, I mean, city
Like,
people are like
specifically,
that.
Yeah, specifically said that. Oh, so yeah, here's the list because here's the list for you because you need it. And I'm like, okay. Adding a smiley emoji is not going to make me less pissed, by the way.
Yep.
God damn, dude. Can you all just be professional for once? Jesus.
No, they are just children in corporate world. Ugh. Disgusting.
Yeah. I concur.
Locking in, baby. Actually,
Locking
like, yeah, kinda already like have the feel of what I want to do. Probably because sometimes some part just don't really need rendering, but I feel like it's like incomplete if I don't at least add something. Sometimes it's just unnecessary to render it and just leave it as is. I just like, yeah, feel like I'm not doing enough, you know.
Yep. And then sometimes end up overdoing it.
Yeah, too much, and most of the time it just end up too much, and it kind of ruin it.
Yeah, and then we have to start over with the base color, and then do second layer for like that base rendering, and then okay, enough.
Oops,
Stop touching it.
Okay, stop ruining it.
Yeah, there's a voice in our head like constantly screaming, stop.
But it's not enough. Okay, I'm not going to touch the face, just like we just hit my own advice.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh no.
Really, I don't know if it's just mosquitoes or maybe it's just me.
Mm.
Like randomly drawing, but then I feel like some itch on my back, and now I have to itch sat back.
There's been a lot of mosquitoes lately in my house. So annoying. I stood outside like a minute and then I already have like 3 bites. Damn.
And you know what? I get it. With the mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
Just a few days ago, maybe last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my bathroom, the one that's within our bedroom, you get a point. So that bathroom has a tendency to have mosquitoes coming out from the drain hole.
So
and one of the times where I actually caught like a mosquito, like I kill it, and then I try to wash it with like water down the drain hole, and then suddenly I see 3 more mosquitoes fly out from the drain hole, from where the water hits. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
They were camping.
Yeah, I'm very like a very weird feeling, like
Scary. Kind of scary, you know.
I've killed less mosquitoes in the living room compared to my bathroom. What the hell is happening? Like 3 mosquitoes flying up. I'm like, oh, fuck.
They're out for revenge.
Yeah.
They probably just yell, charge.
And then I kill all of them.
Stupid mosquitoes.
Yeah, I think my bedroom bathroom is like the place where I have like the highest kill count for mosquitoes.
Wow, damn.
Yeah, it's mainly also because of how easy it is to catch the mosquito with like wet hands. You just need to wet
I was about to tell, like, my favorite way to catch mosquitoes is when my hand is full of soap, so you just like to wheeze.
Yeah, literally all you have to do is swing your open palm around.
Yeah, you don't need strategy, you don't need precision, you just need to swing.
Yep. Yeah, so that's where the highest kill count is.
In the bathroom. Okay. Oops, wrong.
Literally when I'm contemplating my life decisions. And I'm like, God, what am I doing here? And then like there's a mosquito bothering me and I'm like, okay.
Time to kill.
Yep. I'm sitting there making the decision to kill the mosquito, and I would at least think like, okay, at least this decision is not bad, right?
Yep.
If I don't kill it right then and there, later it will fly into the bedroom itself. Like, it will fly out of the bathroom, and then it would be a nightmare to sleep in.
Yep. Better solve the problem early.
Such a annoying way to live.
It's just mosquitoes. I also hate mosquitoes. Although we shouldn't kill animals, but like it's freaking mosquitoes.
I mean, yeah, normally animals are parts of the ecosystem, right? Parts of the nature. They contribute something to the nature.
What it contributes? What it contribute?
Yeah.
Contributes anger.
I have not arrived at the part where mosquito contribute anything yet. I was just about to say, right? Like beavers. Beavers are one of the most important animals. Like to the water around us, right? Mosquitoes contribute mostly to death.
Nice.
human deaths.
Yeah.
Like there are
Highest kill
more,
count.
yeah, there are more people dying to mosquitoes than to sharks,
Yeah. Fucking
than to
humans.
bears. So
Oof. Like mosquitoes, the wild mosquitoes are very, very ruthless. Damn. If you will go to the forest or something, somewhere, not even the forest, like a place with a lot of trees and in the nature, if you go to the nature, the biggest enemy there is not the bear or whatever animal, snakes, it's the mosquitoes.
yeah,
Freaking hate them.
mosquitoes kill anything too. It's not just humans. Right.
Freaking annoying. I legit search one time. I searched what the hell, why the hell mosquitoes are not extinct and why there are still mosquitoes around and what do mosquitoes contribute in society anyway. And Google said that yeah, it's maybe not much, just provide food to the what it insects like frogs and stuff.
Yeah, just some food source.
Yeah, just contribute as food. What do you call the amphibian?
Amphibia.
What it's insects mostly. Amphibian.
Yeah, amphibians, reptiles,
Right.
and the likes. Yeah.
So they exist just to be food for other animals. Yeah.
Yeah. And also I also get that they're supposed to be, in a way, also as a part of nature, they serve as a population control.
What kind of population controls?
Yeah, but you know, who the fuck wants to be taken out by a mosquito?
Dumb way to die.
I would rather die trying to pet a fucking bear, like a wild bear, even the black bears, right? I would rather die to that thing, that furry, cute, friend-shaped thing, than a mosquito.
Yeah, true.
People think that it's humiliating or like it's very tragic to die to being mauled by a wild animal. I can assure you, it's more humiliating to die to a mosquito.
Oh man, my feet, my foot are itchy. My foot is itchy. Suddenly it's, and if
Dies.
5 hours later you are in hospital.
I guess I'll die.
My friends also randomly, I don't know why, one time she randomly fell asleep. Suddenly sick because of I don't even know what's the English term for it, the DBD. Unprompted. Suddenly one day she was healthy and then the next day suddenly she said she was sick, and then the next day she suddenly was in the hospital. Her mom even came from flyover just to take care of her. It's so random.
Yeah. That's actually scary though.
Yeah.
You can just collapse.
And the thing is, she was living next door to my other friends, and she was fine. She didn't even say there was any mosquitoes around. So like, where did you get that, bro?
Yeah, what happened then?
At home, suddenly got sick, and suddenly be in hospital. Kind of sad though, because I was leaving the company and she was sick. So my last day with her was in the hospital.
Oh. I was thinking of like maybe telling a more lighthearted joke, but that got sad, so that was mine.
Yeah, our last photos was she bedridden in the hospital.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Get a proper photo together.
I was like, I was about to say that, oh, maybe that's her way of like making you not quit the company, but maybe not.
No, I don't think she would do that extreme.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yep.
It's pretty sad as well.
Yes. So was there any explanation as to what happened to her?
I don't know, it's just like it's mosquitoes. I don't know where she get this. I don't think it ever be. It was. I don't think the mystery is ever be solved.
Right. I think that it needs to also be included, like some information like where she has been. Maybe it was the person that the mosquito previously bitten that also gets spread.
I mean,
to her
there
as
has been a few people that got sick, but I think the span is pretty far away. But it's probably, but like we were on the first floor and the people who got sick, the same disease were on the second floor.
Yeah, there has to be someone who was like maybe a bit sick already that got bit, and then the mosquito was just going to town.
Yeah. You know what's wild thing? What's the one person got, I think it was tuberculosis, right? Coughing non-stop.
Okay.
So ideally you should be quarantined in your room, like you should not leave your room. But like this kid, this freaking autistic kid. It's kinda like you call someone who cannot socialize normally.
What, socially awkward people?
It's not even awkward. He just like confidently weird.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, someone who lacks social awareness.
Yeah, I guess it can be that. Yeah.
Neurodivergent. Let's go with that.
Yeah. So this socially weird guy, he was a roommate of this guy who got infected by tuberculosis, and he thought that it was a good idea not to tell anyone about it and just go to the office.
Wow.
For like about a week without telling anyone, and then I had forgot how it unfolded, but eventually people know and the HR also know, and he was immediately sent home and quarantined. But like he didn't even wear a mask for a full week in the office in a fully air-conditioned room. Can you imagine? I don't know, because he is just the way he is. Like I said, he's super.
I don't think. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Yeah, you prefaced this with the fact that he's autistic, but I think that has nothing to do with the fact that he's autistic.
Yeah,
I think it's just.
I don't know how to like. If you are normal, you will probably think about the safety and all that, right?
if you are kind, yes. Normal doesn't mean
yeah, he's
you give a shit.
pretty self-absorbed by the story his roommate told. Because it stands
But
true still.
he never gets disciplined. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So
he is spoiled.
Mm.
This is just based off the story that I was told. He is spoiled. He didn't want to work. He didn't want to wash his own dishes. He stole people's food.
Yeah.
He whined a lot, and yeah, just the worst kind of weird guy you can ever met.
The guy is severely neglected by his family. That is the behavior of someone who has never been reprimanded, not even let alone being scolded, not even reprimanded, not even like, hey, maybe don't do that. Nothing. I think that's why. Yeah. Because I don't know, the way you describe him reminds me of like a few boys back in like my elementary school. Yeah, like the one who would openly like constantly harass people, bully people, right? Like the type to be underestimating things that should be taken seriously. But the problem is that, you know, we were in elementary school.
Yeah.
And this one particular boy was like taken care of by his grandma, not even his own parents. Like I don't even remember if his parents were, you know, alive or around. But it seems like his grandmother was like doing everything she could to like substitute, right? But yeah, I guess it's not enough because there's no like guidance, no actual like discipline. So he was just constantly like with this minimal awareness of social cues, like constantly harass other kids, including us. And he doesn't get scared when he gets scolded by a teacher.
The most obnoxious. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, like his smile never leaves his face, like even when he gets scolded by a teacher.
Kind of reminds me of someone from our high school days, you know.
Oh, I think that one is just spoiled, I believe.
Yeah, they are spoiled. I mean, what's the difference?
One is neurotypical, the other may have some problems. Yeah, might have some difficulties. Yeah, the one that both of us are thinking of are was just a cunt.
Yeah.
Spoiled cunt.
The worst kind of human ever.
Yeah.
So wrong.
I think the only good thing was that he was also challenging like this very obnoxious authoritarian attitude displayed by our teacher. There's a difference between like being a teacher and acting like a mini dictator in school in a class. And like a lot of our teachers are like that, right? Like even in my middle school.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Like there's a habit of calling this kind of teachers guru killer.
Yep, killer.
As if that's something to be proud of, like being a teacher that people are scared of, but
not really scared of, but hate, kind of.
Yeah, scared of getting into trouble, maybe. But that they do not respect you. I do not respect you. I do not like someone who's like slamming their proverbial dick on the desk and be like, obey me. Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck are you? Yeah, you still get paid accordingly. Like it's not like you hoard all the money. So I don't know why the fuck you're so cocky. God. And I do have to also add, right? I do not hate teachers in general, and the teacher's job is to, teach, to guide. But I hate people who cosplay as teachers, or people who are forced to be teachers because they have no other career options.
Yep.
So they take it out on us, the students. That one I hate. That kind of teacher I hate.
Yep. The one that don't really want to be a teacher, but yeah, just like you said.
Yeah. God, insufferable. All right, next topic.
What's the top?
So we don't have, so we don't get too pissed.
You don't get to peace. What else?
I think we need to also, while you think, right, I also just want to add into the pool of ideas. Maybe we should also like rehash, like list the things that we're going to do together, like our collab ideas.
Yeah, our collab ideas.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll think about it. Like, what collab? Like drawing collab?
Yeah, art collab.
The template one.
You know me.
Template one. Shade the hair. Oh boy, I need to drink because I'm going to render the hair. What? Already 9:30. What? That's so fast.
Ooh, yeah, 9:30. I only finished one sketch.
I only finished like what percent this?
Oh no, there's a theme called Butler. I see it.
Oh, what? Oh no. Oh boy. Like, so I saw this post about making a twin OC with your friend or something like that. Like, since we are collabing, do you think we should like draw our own avatar, or do you want to make an OC together?
Wait, make what? The first option? What is the first option?
OC.
We already have our joint OCs, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, do you want to use that? Is it the one that I'm thinking about?
I mean, we have two. We have two joint OCs. If
Really?
you haven't realized,
I don't remember.
one is going to be locked for now. Cannot be revealed to the public yet. Someday, give us like 3 years. The other one is D&D OCs.
But do you want to use that one? I mean, I've never used that one.
I mean, up to you, I guess. We can always kind of like take the opportunity to actually polish the characters' designs as well.
Oh, it's so fantastical. I don't know.
Okay. Let's do a new one then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, can you just check my stream for a second? Tell me, does that not mean butler?
Okay, hold on.
Does that
Let me check. Let me check. Yeah. Let's go. There's only one.
There's only one.
There's only one butler
Later.
in mind.
That should be
Why?
later. I'm still behind. I'm still at the April 19th one. This is the April 20. 22nd. This is like today. About to be tomorrow. About to be last night. I suppose.
So you are posting like days behind, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, respectable.
So I think if the Google is not lying to me, that this one should mean like beautiful, right? Beautiful person.
Which one? Yeah, I'm not really a person, but something pretty.
Just beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, because I recognized the first word, right? But what the fuck is this two
It's hiragana.
Yeah, what hiragana is this? I mean, like, what's the letter?
Shi. Yeah, it's red. Utsukushi.
Otsukoshi. Otsukoshi.
Utsukushi. Like, maybe type in your chat.
Okay. Yeah, in my chat. Let's go.
Let's go. So I'm going to separate this.
We're also taking the chance to learn a bit of, a bit of Japanese.
So it's like what word by word, one character per character.
Tsukushi.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. So in the caption, right? Sorry, I have to translate and read it to you. But the summary is that we're supposed to be drawing something that we perceive as beautiful, because it's kind of like the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. So now I have to come up with something beautiful I want to draw.
What do you think is beautiful? The first thing that came into my mind was flowers.
What I consider beautiful.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. All I can think of are deals.
Let's go. Like a pretty deal.
Pretty deal.
A freaking twink.
I'm like, pretty. Sebastian Castellanos. Sebastian Michaelis.
No. I mean, this should save him for the next one.
But Undertaker is beautiful.
Yeah, enough of Undertaker. Enough. Is everything okay? So enough.
Okay. And who else? Like, seriously, all I could think of are like the diff characters. Even the one called Jacob from Rise of the Tomb Raider.
I thought the Jacob, that one Jacob.
No, not the Twilight one. Jacob, not that Jacob. Not that Jacob.
There's only one Jacob I know.
Wow. Now you know two.
Yeah, now I know two. But I only recognize one face.
Okay. Now I'm back to square one. Who the fuck do I consider beautiful?
Items or food or something.
Yeah. I could also like do scenery, because
What scenery is beautiful? My room full of is it like what a beautiful scenery is my bank account. You should know that.
Yeah, my thoughts are like, PS5 Pro, that's beautiful.
No, I mean, I don't think you have, looking at the current state of PS, I don't think it's a good investment in buying PS anymore.
Yeah, the price increased.
Yep, for nothing.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah.
The hero. Oh, it's pink. Because of the freaking AI. Ugh.
Yeah, it's getting cancelled anyway. Like, real talk. I think it's getting more and more obvious now that Sam Altman has been running around giving false promises, which is why there are constantly mentions of huge amounts of money, but little to no result.
No.
Yeah, so now they're falling apart.
Yep.
And yeah, Sam has to, you know, tell
What
everything is
is
okay.
what is wrong with the idea? Breaking up for a bit there.
No, it's okay.
No, okay.
I'm just shitting on Sam Altman.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I can't believe I forgot who I can consider beautiful. You know, Mads Mikkelsen is one of the.
You are really going to do the deal. Going to the deal route.
Yeah, because I have no other idea. I don't know what else.
I'm sure, why not?
Or like the Saint what? Is it Michelle? Michelle? That's a whole ass castle.
What? Possum?
Yeah, like, castle.
Oh.
Mont Saint Michel. It's the beach. Or is it the coast castle, beach castle? I don't know, but it's a huge castle. That's pretty. Right? That's
You
very
want to
beautiful.
draw castle? Hmm?
Okay, deal with this. Let's do this. Let's start. You kind of, you know, steer me away from like drawing sceneries. So I guess I'm gonna draw a person instead. Have that.
Person. Yeah, sure. Maybe a pretty person with a lot of flowers. Flowers are pretty.
Then I can't really draw just a good-looking person. And if I'm gonna add like flowers, like decorations, it would have to be a bit more meaningful.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't draw Mads Mikkelsen.
Why? Mads Mikkelsen with flowers, nice.
Yeah, because it kind of feels more like I'm trying to beautify him even more, even though I think it should be something that we already consider beautiful.
It's extra beautiful.
Okay, you're not really good at pitching the idea.
Well, I mean, for me, beautiful things, the first thing that came into mind is flowers. Or maybe stars, scenery, stuff like that. Something like that. I am whimsical. I like whimsical stuff.
Yeah, I like men.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that you are so straight, man. I get it.
Okay, thank you. I mean, the aurora is pretty. The galaxy is pretty.
Yeah, the stars, maybe the starry sky, the starry night, not the what's his name?
No, not
the
that
Vinci
aurora.
one. Yeah, not that not the starry sky painting.
Yeah.
The Milky Way. This is beautiful.
Yeah, galaxy is very.
Cats are beautiful.
Cats?
Cats are beautiful.
I mean, they're cuter than they are beautiful. But it's
They
okay.
are graceful. The graceful one. I mean, cats, their like, anatomy is freaking nice. Like their line of action is very nice.
You know, you say cats are graceful, and then I look over at my cat's tail.
What?
And his little paw.
It's beautiful. Perfectly
his art.
made anatomy. Yeah.
Or yeah, how about this? I'll just try your suggestion.
Flowers.
Flowers, but I don't know what flowers.
The easy one, the hard one. You know, sunflowers are beautiful.
I mean, easy or not doesn't really matter because it would just be sketches, I guess.
The easy one to sketch is roses, I guess.
Shouldn't we at least kind of like find flowers that actually...
Let's just draw weed.
Yeah. The weed suits Mads Mikkelsen, I guess.
Weed, not weed.
Okay. I mean, I think both are not great, but okay.
Okay, what do you think is beautiful then? Food?
No, I mean, I meant at least like the type of flowers that would suit him. Because his features are not soft at all, right? And I feel like roses are supposed to be more of like a classic symbol for like, I don't know, romantic or
So you want like what
sweet
vibe?
Yeah.
Like fun vibe, like daisies?
I suppose that would work, like, because despite how Mads Mikkelsen look, he's actually very like cheerful for some reason. He's actually very bubbly. I don't know if you've seen like many of his like interviews.
Yeah, I've seen one talking about him.
Yeah, even if you see one, right, you can already tell that he's very, very energetic, like very playful.
Yeah.
So weird.
You can see his smile line
Yeah.
on his face, and then you know.
Yeah, it's very weird because you see him like physically, he looks like one of those kind of fuckboy kind
Really?
of guy.
I don't get that vibe from him though. It's like a very mysterious man.
Yeah, I think it's just one of like, depends on his expression. Some of his pictures, like the more professional photo shoots one. Yeah, but then there are also like some like the one you said, like more mysterious, more calm. Like you don't know what is on his head, but then you see a video of him, you hear him talk, and then it's like, what
And
the
like,
fuck is...
the illusion is shattered.
It's like, is that his twin? Like that's not actually him, right?
Is this the same person with that Mads Mikkelsen, the one that played the cannibal?
Yeah. Like it's very, I guess, like a surprise, but it's a pleasant one.
A welcome surprise.
Yeah. Also, I think like my second half, the second half of my stream is just going to be glazing Mads Mikkelsen. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We all have respect for Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah. It's just that funny. It's just a little funny because the last time I was kind of like trying to do more of like a expression study or face that practice. Like it's just practice, like not even like a study. Like I just want an excuse to draw Mads Mikkelsen, and I was also like glazing him pretty hard.
Yeah, we get it, bro. You're a fan, okay? if you want to talk
You
about
can't
a
roll
good,
over laughing.
I don't really have like favorite actor on a, at least on the face, what you call it, physically, like, that makes sense. Like you
Yeah.
really like that artist, you like the his face or something. Let me think, do I have one? Who do I like to look at? I guess what's his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Oh my god. I guess it's let me look it up. No, what's his name?
Scared that you will say Jared Leto.
No, it's his name is I forgot. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, Christian Bale. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably just Christian Bale. He's such a good actor. Oh yeah, I forgot about Brad Pitt.
I think for me it's more than just their faces.
It's just the acting also as well. I do like Matt Mikkelsen acting.
I think when someone is not like insufferable out of their roles, I think that I would like them a bit more.
Yeah.
Like if they don't act like a fucking diva, like Jesus Christ, y'all, it's just acting.
Yeah, most of the actor I like, they mostly offline kind of people, like what's his name again? Aduh. You know, yeah, I forgot. Cillian Murphy, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cillian Murphy, Christian Bale, and you said who's the Matt Mikkelsen and Keanu Reeves. Of course, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, so I think at least like from what they display, right, like their attitude is also like what makes it a lot more pleasant to look at their faces. Compare it to the likes of like Timothée Chalamet. Like, Jesus Christ.
I saw one post someone made that they compared Henry, is it Cavill or Cavill? I'm dyslexic.
Cavill, I believe. Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Henry Cavill and Timothée Chalamet. Someone compared that. I think they said something like not Christian Bale. The Henry Cavill is what men likes, and Timothée Chalamet is what women like. Are you serious?
I mean, yeah, I was like, okay, but I like Henry Cavill. What do you mean?
Yeah, like, I mean, if you like Twink, maybe. Timothée Chalamet.
If you like femboys.
It's like, yeah, it's like two different type of people, you know.
It's definitely not men versus women. It's more so like men who like soft features versus women who like soft features versus masculine features. It's not about men.
Yeah, it's not about which one is better, which one is more handsome.
Yeah, and definitely not like.
If you style Timothée Chalamet, like maybe in his role in what, Dune, he looks pretty good there, right? But in his usual one, yeah, it's just fine, I guess. Also depends on the I don't want to say makeup, but like styling, I guess.
Yeah.
His usual. At least now he has a mustache and growing, I don't know, beard or something, trying to grow mustache.
Yeah, I've heard some discussions about his like inability to get roles that require him to look more masculine.
Yeah. I think he is playing in an upcoming movie, but I can't remember what.
Yeah, but I more so dislike his like attitude, like the
Is
way he
that
carries himself.
really? I have
Yes,
never.
You can see the type of women he dates, and you can immediately parse even like just a small part of his personality. Like he's dating Kylie Jenner right now, just so you know.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, and he has dated another woman with that has like a face filled with fillers and Botox, and he
Yeah.
likes that type of women.
I guess he just likes faces.
Yeah, that's why I don't like him.
Okay. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill is the best. Such a hunk.
Yeah, I think I might be a lot different than like some people when it comes to like liking faces, liking like men with different faces. Like their personalities will always be attached to it. Like you see like the likes of Henry Cavill, right? He's likable. He doesn't look and act like a cunt. As far as I'm concerned.
He is a nerd. That is the best.
And
he plays
even,
the
like,
Andy and Warhammer like. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait, Indian Warhammer.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why he's a nerd. That's why he also likes game. He likes the Witcher. That's why he was in the in the film.
He plays. Yeah, he plays Geralt, right?
Yeah, and then he quit midway because the script is just going not accordingly to the source.
Yeah, typical. Yeah, but even like the likes of Chris Evans.
I mean, Chris Evans is okay, but I don't know, not really a fan of him.
I think it's more so that, well, at least for me, right? I see him try to joke around more than like trying to like flex or like, I mean like physically. I don't mean like flex his money or anything like that. I mean like being a cunt. No, he doesn't act like a typical frat bro. Yeah. I think that factors heavily to how attractive I feel a guy. Unfortunately, it's not just like the pure faces, and then I can disconnect their behaviors. It will always be attached.
Yeah, me as well. I just can't. Like, if I see someone and then he looks okay and his personality is okay, then okay, you are okay. If he looks okay and the personality like shit and he just nope.
Yeah, I nope out very, very quickly. It's just okay, immediately negative.
Yep, immediately nope. Get the hell out of here.
Even if it's not negative, it's still no.
Nope. Nope, never nope. That's why I just don't understand people who really just dating in dating spaces. Like, no matter how toxic someone is, they just stay because of what?
I think we're going to shift the topic a little. I think that has
going to part right, yeah.
So you're not to go offline. Offline first. You have to.
Okay, make this quick. Go on.
No. I think it has more to do with like not wanting to be alone. Not necessarily.
Also. Yeah, there are
Not
a lot of
just-
factors, and I am not the one to judge because, like,
You can 100% judge the ones that are like, but he's so hard though. That one you can judge.
yeah,
Please go ahead and judge.
you know, uh, so like, people like us always be the place for our friend to, not vent, to what? Tell their stories and asking for stuff, for advice and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And this is often time I am being asked about, like, what do you think about this person? So I like this person, and what do you think of it? Like, ma'am, I'm the worst person you can ask for advice about love. You should not be asking me, bro.
That is, yeah, that's actually quite funny.
You asking me? I can only think. I cannot feel. You're asking the wrong person, ma'am. I feel like every time, yeah, right, every time they were talking about romance and stuff and boys like that, it's just like, sounds stupid, bro. Yeah, the worst person you can ask for advice about love.
Yeah, so I'm trying to understand, right? Even when it comes to just asking questions, like trying to give them like advice through like logical deduction, I think it's still difficult just from the fact that you maybe don't spend that much time around people that you can, you know, kind of pull into like your memory bank and be like, oh, if he acts like this, say stuff like this, then there's a high chance that he would act like this. If you don't hang out with like a bunch of like different people in the first place, that might be difficult for you to help, even if you want to help.
Yep. Just lack experience overall.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, you can ask about opinion about life and stuff. You know, in general, not about connection with other people. Don't ask me about that. I don't really think so much about that.
Yeah.
Talk to me about philosophy. I can answer that.
Yeah. Even not even this talking about like their personality, even when it comes to looks, like some of us have like different standards, so the one you think are like, you know, the one that they think are good looking might not necessarily,
You know, actually, it's so funny because at first you will, at least this is from my observation, okay? First you will someone like, he's not really my type, or she's not really my type, I like this kind of person, and then you kind of like talk to them more, and then like, maybe they are not so bad, and then you suddenly change your like, maybe they are not so bad, maybe I want to be with them. No.
Yeah, so that's a very weird thing, right? The problem, like, people refuse to kind of acknowledge is that someone who you initially don't find attractive will be actually very, very much more attractive the moment you start like interacting with them. The more you get to know them, if you actually have positive interaction, you actually look at them being more and more attractive.
Yeah, especially when your vibes like, maybe they are not so bad, and then that's the start. That's always the start.
Yeah, and I believe it's based on one of the examples you shared with me, right?
Yep. Yep, you know exactly.
Of course.
It's so funny. Started with just going out for a dinner because they saw your restaurants. Some restaurants give you like coupons or discounts on your birthday, right? So it started from that. When she came home without a smile and giggling to herself, I know something I know
Something changed.
yeah, something changed. You're not the same. Yep.
Yeah. So no joke when people say that, you know, beauty is like very subjective. There's also like a
if you're
factor
open. Some people are just open, and some people are just not, like they are hell-bent on, no, this is not, they are not my type, I want this type. No,
they are shallow. That kind of people, even if they get the type of guys or like girls they like, the faces they like, they will always only like their faces.
Yep.
Personalities will never match. Like the type you said that would always be like hell-bent, like adamant. Like someone has to look a certain way.
Yep.
The relationship will usually be like miserable very quickly.
Suddenly I don't know why suddenly I can fix him type pop up in my head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can fix him, you can make him worse. Or you can be worse as well. You can be worse together.
Yeah, definitely the be worse, actually.
You can't even fix yourself. How can you fix someone, bro?
Yeah, so sorry for turning this into like an impromptu relationship discussion or like attraction discussion, but
like I said, I'm the worst person you can ask about this.
Yeah, but what you said also has a point, right? Like, what's the point of fixing someone else if
they don't want to be fixed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you fix yourself? But yeah, at least when it comes to me, right? When you hear me fangirling or like simping, glazing like some person, some dude, it's usually like I also have like expectation that and some sort of like belief that they are good, good people. You not have to be a saint, right? But also like, at least not a cunt, not a criminal, So I don't just randomly like glaze any like good looking dude. At least like, be nice.
You need to have the quality as well,
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, we have never actually, I mean, your fangirling is not really that like very loud, very delulu as well. Just respectful fangirling. And at least it's fun.
Yeah, with me, right? You wouldn't be hearing about like oh, he's so handsome in this scene.
Yeah, you don't draw yourself with the freaking whatever it is.
I mean, mine would be like specific things they've done, like, oh, did you know they blah blah blah, they said this.
It's a respectful fan.
Yeah, mine is like trying to emphasize on like what they have said and done, like example of their like good doing, like good actions.
Just respect.
Like yeah,
I have nothing but respect.
Yeah, that is actually correct. Like I very much respect people who don't misuse like what they have, right? Their money, their status.
You know the Jim Carrey drama? No, not really a drama, but it is just a Jim Carrey. Like John Carrey, what the hell? The one he was at the a film festival or something, award show.
He was at a public event.
Yeah, the fake Jim Carrey, the stuntman. I've never seen that.
I did, and I thought that it's just a case of people like fear mongering for no reason.
Yeah, but it's funny though. Like he does look different. Just bad plastic surgery.
Yeah, I was about to say like he looks different, as in he just stepped out of like his surgeon's
Yeah, I would.
office.
I prefer to believe that he was a stuntman, not really a Jim Carrey.
No.
No, why did you do that? You are fine the way you are.
It kind of reminds me of like back in the day when people speculate like Avril Lavigne.
Ah, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Like, it does feel like at some point like there was like a doppelganger.
Really?
Yeah, and then it was revealed that she at some point in time got like Lyme disease.
Ah.
I don't remember if that Lyme disease was like in the same timeline as when they had like conspiracy about her having a stunt double. Yeah, I don't remember, but I believe that people have tried to like debunk it, like saying that it is like another person that kind of steps in for like public events if she doesn't want to be out in the spotlight. I still don't know if that's true, by the way, but it's just things stupid. It's just like who cares?
But it's so funny though if it's real, like it's funny if it's real.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's just like my very short opinion. Like, to be honest, that kind of behavior, like this conspiracy, like constantly conspire about weird shit, is the reason why it's very plausible for a celebrity to have like a stunt double. It's exactly because of that behavior.
Yeah. But imagine if that was really a stunt double of Jim Carrey. It's funny.
Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
think
it feels like something that he would do, you know?
yeah, just to fuck with people.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm almost done here.
And nice.
What day is this? Today is Wednesday, so
Wednesday.
Wednesday. I need to say every word.
There is such thing as speech efficiency.
Wednesday, so I can maybe deliver this within tomorrow. Maybe next day. So
Just make sure you don't forget.
yep, and it's pretty. There are some improvements.
Or you know what? I guess it's fine if you forget, because I'm sure your client will remind you by liking
I don't want
your
to. I don't want to be. Don't want to be called out in a post. No, I've been seeing a lot of people got ghosted by artists pretty
Really?
sad, you know? Yeah. So they paid the commission and the artist accepted and then give the sketch and then disappeared and then open another commission.
Oh my god, that's just outright scams.
Yeah, there are scams.
That has to be one of those like dumb fucks who think that their art is so good that they can charge like a few $100s for like portrait or something.
Yeah, it's like, how can you do that? Don't you ever like consider that your client might see your post or something?
I think it's more so that they know the client won't do anything, or they believe that the client won't do anything.
Stupid ass.
Stupid indeed, because I would 100% encourage them to one, report, two, just
Commiss me.
yeah, I would do better than that.
Yeah. It will be so shameless if you just retweet their post and like, hey, come to me instead. I will deliver you.
Well, yeah, and don't actually do that, but at least like make sure you shame the other artist. God damn it. I'm thankful for even like getting one commission. Like I'm grateful fucks like this like play with like people's time and money.
Yep. But I'm also grateful for this. Let's do our best.
Yeah, I don't think that we would ever reach a point where we are ungrateful. Just
What?
because
We are not grateful. What did you say?
I said that there will not be a time where either of us will be ungrateful just because.
Oh, I thought you say either of us would be grateful. Like, what do you mean? I thought you said grateful. Like, what do you mean? I'm not grateful.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Actually, the opposite. What I meant was like because we know each other's struggles.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I wouldn't think that you would be ungrateful.
Of course I'm grateful, you know. That's why I'm worrying so much about this. Trying my best here. That's why I'm very scared of messing up.
I mean, if you're ungrateful, you would have just done what the other artists have done. Just start a new commission, you know, open more circles. Be a cunt.
It's a new one. Like, even now I feel very bad for posting like the sketches. Feels like I'm not working on this.
Uh-oh.
It's like I wanted to say, no, I'm working on your commission, on your order. It's just a quick sketch. It's just an hour and a half quick sketch. I promise.
Please. Please don't expose me, please.
Please don't think I'm slacking off, please.
That is very funny.
Imagine. I also feel very bad for like promoting, even though there's no order yet, but like promoting my commissions just to keep things going.
Okay.
I also feel bad sometimes. But yeah. I mean, after this,
at least
I
we're
guess.
doing it in a healthier way.
Yeah. Maybe after this, we need to work. We need to promote again. But really, I think this is just luck and just you need to please the algorithm. That is the right thing to do. Ooh.
The algorithm thing I hate the most.
Yeah.
I can't just draw and post. I have to keep chasing trends, post almost daily, putting in like half of.
Oh, how is it going for you? You've been posting almost daily, right?
Yeah, but I believe at least for like YouTube, like it's been kind of like average, like because the views are too up and down, like it bounces up and down. But the Instagram, yeah, Instagram is not really that different either.
Instagram, I don't really want to post on Instagram anymore.
You know what? I actually came to the conclusion, like I came to the decision to only treat Instagram as kind of like a archive account.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah, that's why I randomly like wait until like at least a week to post like 7 pictures, because I no longer give a fuck about like posting on time every Saturday, every Wednesday. Like fuck that.
Yeah, me as well. I just post when I have something to post, and that's all. Because Instagram is shit. Like not just the algorithm, it also the timeline. I want to see the people I follow, my followings post, not some random suggestion for me.
Pisses me off too. Like it's even more annoying when it comes to like some of the content, right? I saw maybe one about people shitting on incels, right? Making fun of them. And then the next post would just be constantly about like these like awful incel behaviors. Like I know there are a lot of pieces of shit, but I don't need to see that every time I open Instagram.
Right.
Because they usually display like the comments first, and then like the poster will put their opinions. And it's nothing against the posters of these people like calling out incels. I don't want to see the incels.
I don't want to know about the incels. I don't care.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with the posters. I get it. They are calling out bad behaviors, but the incels themselves, I do not want to see.
Yeah. I also don't want to see stuff like one time I click on like the web comic, not the 4-, the Instagram comics once, and then all of my suggestion is about that. Just like I don't want to see that.
And you know what I hate about like those multiple postings? They like to drag their point across like several pictures, several images. So they only put 1 sentence, 2 sentence most on one picture, and then you have to swipe it.
Yeah.
Swipe it.
Also, I think I don't know. I don't want to shit about people's struggle, but kind of getting a bit tiring, I started with nothing, and then this, and then that, and blah 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 blah, and then life is hard, blah blah blah. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not true or something, but like, I don't know. It's so common now, just what you call it? Maybe they just want to bend, but like, how about make something more positive,
Yeah, like my life has been difficult. It's been a challenge for me to get this kind of like courses, blah, blah, blah. In return, I'm gonna share with you guys like the easy way to do this, like or something like tutorials for them. That I would be okay, because you're kind of forwarding, like giving kindness to more people.
Give about the meaningful, like maybe you make a anecdote about your life, and then you give a hopeful message at the end. It's probably just preference, but yeah, I'd rather read that,
Yeah, I get. I already said pretty much last year, right? I believe I told you already. There's a few artists I followed on Threads. Like every few posts they make are just, I thought that nobody would ever buy my art, but now look at me, I'm doing all these things. It's like every few, like 2 or 3 posts, like always got to have that like stop story element into the
Yeah,
post. It's just insufferable. Just post your art.
like borderline kind of almost begging, like low-key turning into Twitter begging, the big Twitter. Begging people to notice, begging people to buy, like, oh.
To me, it's kind of like just this constant
Whining and stuff.
Huh?
Whining.
To me, it's more so like they keep needing like this reassurance.
Yeah.
This validation. No, your art is incredible. No, we will always buy everything you put out. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude, relax. You already have people agreeing with most of what you say.
You already have
Like
revenue. What else do you need?
Yeah. People rally behind you when you get into, troubles. They defend you, and then you just constantly have to keep farming for sympathy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's getting tiring. That's why I just like, oh, let's just post art and then be gone.
Yeah. And it's kind of shitty too to have this kind of opinion, like, because we want to support other artists, but when artists like to keep taking advantage of the average person, fuck this support. Sorry, fuck this support.
Yeah, like taking advantage of people's sympathy and then make no effort to change or something. Yeah, hot take.
Yeah, hot take. You go ahead and comment me. I can. And not you, by the way. Like, you guys can like disagree, but I do not give a single fuck. Like, I think I will always make it clear that I do not like fake support just for the sake of supporting. Like, I always have to like the way that someone conduct themselves. I will never support someone just because they are in the same field as me or share the same gender as me or whatever it is. Maybe Forest might be kinder than me, but I am not that kind.
I wouldn't say that. Really, no. I'm just never really voicing my opinion that very, very opinionated. I'm sorry, I'm really, my brain is trying to work two-way here.
Yeah, I don't. You say you.
Yep. What? I'm trying to find what is this pink line over here. Where did? I see. I found it. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Line is this one? This one? No, oh. I just don't really say my opinion out loud. I have a lot of opinion, but I just mostly keep it to myself. Because people's opinions are different, so like if no one asks, I won't say my opinion.
Yeah, most of the time I also like prefer not saying everything out loud, but if it pisses me off enough, I will say it.
Yep.
Wait, because it's, to me, it's personally, right? According to my slightly skewed moral compass, to me it feels like less, oh, this is just how they are, but more of a scummy behavior. Like, you think you can get away with this sort of like constant sympathy farming, so you can just keep doing it.
Yeah. That's why we are very allergic to begging. Like, Because if we say something that they don't like, we will probably be called heartless and just, yeah, you know what they will call us, the bumper stickers. The remix of words.
Wait, what would be the example?
I call us I don't know, just to maybe heartless.
Just say that we are mean or something.
Yeah, you're mean or something. You're so
judgmental.
The privilege of shit or something like that. You can get sympathy for someone, but do you feel good being pity like that? I don't feel good being pity like that.
Yeah, I hate it. That's the main thing. I hate being pitied.
Right. So like, imagine begging. Just do it normally, you know. Like, I guess I'm making this. If you want to support, you can support it. Support me on maybe on my Ko-fi, on my Patreon or something, or just liking, sharing. Not like it costs the $0 to help, blah blah blah.
Oh my god, yeah, I hate that.
Costs $0 to not be, a beggar as well.
Yep. It also costs $0 not to shame anyone or guilt trip anyone.
Yeah, it's like, even if you have a huge following, do you think they will buy your stuff or support you? Most people follow, like, are looking for art mods, are just trying to get their following count up, not really about genuine connection and stuff. Not actually looking to support each other, but mostly looking to get support from other people.
Yes, definitely. That's why now I don't really give a fuck about like doing like art mods sort of thing.
Yep. Like, I'm not trying to like brag or anything. Feels so weird to say. No, if I like post, maybe send the manifest. I don't know if it's Indonesian thing or also in the Western. So you basically send anonymous message to a page on Twitter, and you ask like for art mods or maybe promote your art or something. I mean, no doubt I probably get a bit of following doing that, but like, do I really want to do that? What do I gain from doing that except maybe a bit of following? No, it doesn't feel fun. We want a real connection, a real community,
Yeah, no doubt. I don't think you would just get a few. I think if you like word it like very, very nice, right? Say some nice things, cute things. Yeah, you would have at least
especially if you post your art there and people like it, and you will get following, because I've seen their posts, like not a very good one, very good one. Their likes and their view and their comments are very different. Some people are just straight up got ignored because their skill, their drawing is not very good yet. Even if they are asking for opinion or feedback about the drawing, it's kind of sad. Seeing them like that.
Yeah, I get it. Just it is to be Hold on. I'm trying to get some of the hair, like just to map out some of the hairs. I think the point is that, you know, it's not that hard, you know. Post some of your drawings, your best ones. Say you want art move, say you're going to support, you want to support each other, you get followers, and then after following them back, and then you can just, you know, start following them again. That's what a lot of people do, by the way. Like making shit up. Like you can literally still go to threads to this day. There would still be people talking about how could you participate in that kind of this like artworks thing, but then you follow just to unfollow a few days later.
Yep. That's why I don't believe in follow like art moods.
Yep.
I don't believe in them.
I don't either. The last time I believed that was like back in Deviant, when DeviantArt was like still pretty huge, still pretty big. Yeah. And then like I had to constantly deal with like people follow and following. Yeah, even not too long ago, I believe, like in the last few months, there was still like someone who was basically I believe their accounts were like managed by two people, like a couple of siblings. So they had this constant like liking people's art, you know, aka favoriting, leaving comments, thank you for the support, blah blah blah, follow, watch our content, and then after some time they unfollow, they unwatched.
Yep.
But they were the ones who were active with like this interaction thing in the first place.
So they just look like they have a huge following, and you know, people just follow them because they want to.
But when it comes to their art, it's honestly, sincerely, not that impressive.
But if you are the type that very active, you like to comment on people's posts, you probably a few will probably stick. Like you maybe.
What have to say?
What?
Sorry, I would like to clarify that I don't think that my art is better. I think that my art with this person, like these two people account, is actually not that far off from each other, which makes it even worse. Like this person like act like they are like at whose level, Warlock, or like 𝓒𝓻𝓮𝓭𝓲's level, Kushinov's, or like whoever else.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that if I don't really know, when I told you I'm the worst person to ask about connection with other people. Maybe like if you like to comment, you like to engage with other artists, probably a few will stick with you.
Yep.
Maybe not a best friend, but like a good friend, just a friend, you know.
I get it.
And I am not chronically online, so kind of hard to engage.
Definitely.
So I just just accepting my fate growing slowly like this.
Yeah, I still much prefer like actually taking the time to like ask people like what they draw, what kind of art they like, why are they doing what they're doing. Like, I actually spend the time to learn, to know what they like. Like, yeah, there's a few people already, like I believe I told you too, right? They're gonna ask me questions, and I just share with them whatever I could share, like whatever I have found over the years. Now, I don't gatekeep that kind of information when it comes to art. And yeah, there's a lot of discussion. It's not just, oh wow, good art, great art, cute, okay.
Yeah.
I actually spent the time like trying to understand people, trying to get to know the other artists. Not just, okay, great, new person who will like every single drawing that I post.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't want to get into like too much details of like our recent discussion I have with like one of my new artist friend, but it also like concerns content creation.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not just, again, like not just like talking about, oh wow, great.
Yeah, like at least you want to have something to talk about, not just, hey, nice art every time you post.
Yep. Like the person, this friend, is like always like asking specific questions as well.
Oops.
Yeah. As for details, like what do you do, what do you not do, what would you advise? So it's nice. It's really nice talking to having an actual human interaction.
Yep.
Not just follow me, be my art mood, I like your art.
And then they unfollow the next day.
Yeah, they unfollow. And then they pretend they don't know you.
Yep.
That is generally the type of like artist, quote unquote artist, that I hate the most. Like the same shameless one, like Jesus.
Just follow if you want to follow me. Just don't follow if you don't want to follow me. Don't set your expectation though too high. Don't set your expectation too high.
Oh my god! I actually, before anyone tries to be like, it's your fault you're expecting. We are talking about people who advertise themselves as supportive. There are artists I follow that never like interact with me, but I generally just like their art. I've never bothered them commenting like, hey, please follow me back. I've never DM'd them, please follow me back. I've never had any expectations for them to follow me back because they have a lot of followers.
Yep.
Yeah, like it is unfair too, right? You want an artist to follow you, but then like, what? Do they have to follow other artists as well? Like, it would be unfair and entitled.
Yep. And not everyone who follows the artist is an artist themselves,
Like, at least with me, when I say that I want to support, like I genuinely like follow people because I like their art. I can always like their art, but if I see their posts when I open like Instagram, I will like their art.
I don't really like the post, just text posts. I mean, it's not really that big of a problem. We are not celebs anyway, so we don't need to have every word, everything we post to be liked.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's been a while since I joined that Discord server.
What happened?
The Discord server, the artist Discord server that I told you about. It's been a while since I
interacted.
Lurking, yeah. Mostly because busy and this don't have time, and I was very tired last week, and we have our own things to do as well.
Yeah. I actually thought you were gonna say, I was tired of their bullshit.
No, they're actually pretty funny, you know.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about art sometimes. They talk about the government. So funny. This is
Wow, I
politics.
like them.
Yeah. They talk about government and shit, and they keep blaming, tying everything up back to the government.
Oh my god,
It's so funny.
it reminds me of like a YouTuber like doing like collab games, and they're supposed to make like their own memes, right? And one of the moments where a member joining them like was a woman, right? And then there were two women, but one of them keep winning, like they keep getting the most point, and then the guys were like butthurt, like, no, women cannot be funny. And then one person that doesn't join in on like the hating actually make a meme like it says like Antifa is lowering my score. And it was about the game score, right? But they purposely like write the name of the person complaining about their score being lower than the women's score. And it says Antifa is lowering my score. When you said that they blame everything on the government, I immediately get reminded of that.
Yeah,
Blaming Antifa.
they are pretty funny. Just so
That's
random.
nice.
It's just like my kind of humor, you know, just random nonsense like that.
Yeah.
Maybe I will try it active. I actually this week I tried to join them yesterday, but when I opened Discord and see them, they just chilling in the server, not even one. Everyone was muted. They were just chilling, so I was like, maybe no. So I just went and watched anime.
Oh.
Also, sometimes it's just because I don't want to. I want to listen to something else. I want to watch something, so I just cannot listen to two things
Yeah.
at the same time. You know, my debuff. Yep.
Yeah, I say that even though I also cannot focus on more than one thing.
Yep. That's why it's so hard for me to. It's so hard for me to actually socialize, be active. Because I really value my own personal time. I want sometimes just to be in quiet, peace and quiet.
Yeah, I get it.
Right. So I'll just be like lurking around for a bit and then just disappear. And most of them also online basically around midnight, so I cannot join the nocturnal anymore. I'm sad.
Yeah, go back to reality most times.
Yeah, it's like now. What time is it now? Oh my god. Okay.
10:42.
Time for me to go. I'm going to continue. Going to continue this tomorrow, and then I'm going to update the client.
Don't forget.
Yeah, it's a bit more. Just a bit thing to polish. Right. Thank you so much. Are you going to stream until the end?
Yeah, I believe I still have like maybe 17 minutes until 11 p.m.
Okay, all right. Yep, I'm going to ending screen. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Whoever will watch until the end. Haha. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Good luck. Good night. Bye. Yep.